Day 645 of doing a LeetCode problem every day until I get a job. All right, y'all, we're back again. Another day, another LeetCode problem where we're doing daily LeetCode problems. And today we have question number 1,653, minimum deletions to make string balance. The difficulty level is easy, the difficulty level is medium, but you already know we're going to keep the solution as simple and easy to understand as possible. But before we get started, y'all, don't forget to like, hype, subscribe, comment, and share. And if you need any new Apple AirPods, go ahead and check out that link in the description so you can get you some. Now let's see what the question says. You are given a string, You are given a string S consisting of only characters A and B. You can delete any number of characters in S to make S balanced. S is balanced if there is no pair of indices I and J such that I is less than J and S of I is equal to B and S of J is equal to A. Return the minimum number of deletions needed to make S balanced. Alright, y'all, so that sounds simple enough, but let's go ahead and take a look at these examples anyway, just to make sure that we are doing this problem correctly. So, in example 1, we have our input S equals a string A, B, 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 A, B. The output is 2. So, let me go ahead and copy and paste this over here so we can see how they got that output from this input right here. Boom. So we already know this is the minimum number of deletions needed to make S balanced. So let's see how they made it balanced. It said you can either delete the characters at index zeros, at 0 index positions 2 and 6. So 0 index means this would be index 0. So if this is index 0, this means this would be index 2. So we could delete this and index 6. So that'd be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this A. So we delete this B and this A. Once we do that, right, that's what it says right here. Once we do that, we're left with this. Boom. And as you can see, this string is balanced because all of the A's are grouped together and all of the B's are grouped together. There is no, there's nothing where it goes BA or AB, right? It doesn't go BA, right? Because that's what this is. S of I equals B, S of J equals A. Nowhere in here does it go BA. So this is a balanced string. All the A's are grouped together, all the B's are grouped together. It's going to have to go AB at some point just for the transition, but it should never have to go BA. Boom. So that's one way we can do it. As you can see, that was 2 deletions. We deleted this B and we deleted this A. Another way we can do it is we can delete characters at 0 index position 3. So either one of these ways works. It's not like one way. It's not like both of these explanations are the same solution, right? These are 2 different solutions that they've given us, and either one will work. So it says delete characters at 0 index position 3 and 6. So this time we're just going to delete this A. Sorry, y'all. Just going to delete this A and this A, right? That's what they did here. Boom. And then we're left with this. Boom. Once again, you can see all the A's are grouped together. All of the B's are grouped together. There's no BA. There's just AA and BB, right? Boom. So, and both of those took 2 deletions, right? So 2 was the minimum amount of deletions possible. So that's why we returned 2. Now, just in case that didn't make sense, let's take a look at example 2. So in example 2, our input S equals a string B, B, A, 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 B, B. This time the output is 2. It says the only solution is to delete the first 2 characters. So once again, if we brought this over here, the only way to balance this string is we just delete these first 2 characters. Boom, those 2 deletions, right? So this is 1 deletion. That's 2 deletions. Then we are left with this string in the end. As you can see, it's balanced. All of the A's are grouped together. All of the B's are grouped together. In total, that took 2 deletions, these right here, and that's how we got our output of 2. So I hope that makes sense to y'all. All we want to do is how many deletions it takes to separate the string, all A, or B, but it could be different if the letters are different. But in this case, we just want to group all the A's together and all the B's together. Boom. So now that we understand the question, let's get into the fun part, the actual solution. Solution is not that difficult at all. So first thing we want to do is we want to get the total number of characters in the string. So we could just come right here and say let n equal s.count. Boom, just like that. Then we're going to create a variable to track the longest valid subsequence ending with only A's. So for that, we could just declare a variable called max A. We'll set that equal to 0 to start. Then we're going to do the same thing for B. So we'll just say I'll declare a variable called max B. Set that equal to 0. Boom, max B, which y'all know about max B. Max B just came home, but I digress. Anyway, now we need to iterate through each character in the string. So we're going to say for C in S, we're going to open up the brackets. Then we're going to say if C equals, open up the string A, open up the quotation marks and pass in A. And if we see an A, we can extend the all A subsequence. So we could just say max A plus equals 1. Boom. Then we could come right here. We're going to say else, open up the brackets, and we are going to see if a B, not a B, but a B, or we're going to see if B, if we see a B, right? If we see a B, then we have two options. We're going to either convert all previous A's into the valid AB sequence, or we're going to extend the valid AB sequence, and we take the best of those and add this B. So we're going to say max B, we're going to set that equal to max, open up the parentheses, max A, comma, max B. Max B plus 1, which y'all know about max B, man. Him and French Montana on the move right now. So now all we have to do is we need to return the longest valid subsequence. So for that, we could just come right here and we could say let n minus max, open up the parentheses, max A, comma, max B. Boom, y'all. That's all she wrote. Let's go ahead and give it a run. Okay, so let's see what we got here. This should be, let me see, y'all. Oh, this should be a return, not a let. I don't know what I was thinking, moving too fast. Now let's run it, see if that works. It's accepted, so let's go ahead and submit it, make sure it's still accepted after we submit it. Let's see, and look at that, y'all. 68 milliseconds beats 81.82% of users. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. So, with that being said, I hope y'all learned something today, and I hope to see y'all here tomorrow for another day, another LeetCode problem. We'll see y'all then.